New numbers show students in North Carolina have some of the lowest test scores in 20 years. Thank you for joining us. I'm Deborah Morgan.
And I'm Gerald Owens. It's discouraging. Schools across the state and the country as a whole saw significant drops for 4th and 8th grade reading and math scores.
WRL's Joe Fisher joins us now live with what could help bring the students back up to speed. Joe?
Deborah and Gerald, the U.S. Education Secretary has called these results appalling and unacceptable. But here at the State Board of Education, leaders say they sort of expected this because they've also seen scores drop in state testing. The nation's report card shows compared to 2019, test scores dropped for 4th grade and 8th grade reading and math, and students' confidence in their skills also declined.
The losses were the largest among the students who were already struggling.
In North Carolina, scores also dropped across the board, but 4th grade reading scores have been dropping since 2015, and 4th grade math scores have been dropping since 2013. The 8th grade test scores in North Carolina are the lowest in at least 20 years.
There has been some drop, but there's been drop since 2012. So it was a pre-pandemic drop. So it's really difficult, I think, to look at these numbers and say, well, there's been significant learning loss and scores are falling off a cliff. That's not the case. No.
To improve achievement, some schools are enrolling students in multiple math classes at the same time. The state is also rolling out a new, more phonics-based reading program.
I can definitely see that is going to help bridge some of the gap in that area.
There's also a push to increase tutoring at school.
They may not necessarily have the resources at home, just being at home on a computer or, parents working.
Curtis Doe is with the North Carolina Education Corps. The nonprofit has 363 tutors embedded in 29 districts and charter schools statewide. That's more than double the 179 tutors last year. The Corps specializes in frequent, small group tutoring with just 2 or 3 students at a time.
And know that you're paying attention to them, you're watching them, and they feel more engaged.
And the U.S. Department of Education says this is a moment to go all in on education funding. North Carolina still has $2.4 billion in unspent COVID-19 funds to help school districts across the state recover from pandemic learning loss.